Mike देना उनको.
Yeah, I didn't really understand why that man was there in the film. I'm still questioning it, but I'm not saying it didn't work. I'm just not understanding what he was trying to say. So, do you have an opinion on why he was?
I mean, I mean, to me, those are the very deliberate kind of, you can say, indulgences, yeah. And the way I would see it is his way of really pointing out, yeah. I mean, a very deliberate effort, yeah, to bring in something in that sense, not necessarily coherent, yeah, while in the same time keeping with the very divergent nature of the storytelling, really, yeah, but so far out where you kind of question, I mean, what place did that have in the film?
No, I mean, it does have place because as the, is he questioning the person as waste? Are you questioning a man who's incoherent, who can't speak, who just, are you as a human being also considered as waste by society? Is that's my view of why he was in the film, probably.
I mean, I would, when he's using that, it for me, it's not about that man,
Yeah.
yeah, but about the act of including it in a film,
Hmm.
yeah, the act of actually shooting gibberish in that sense,
Yeah.
yeah, but but
He said it in the script. He called it wasted words.
yeah,
Words being wasted. He's talking about
yeah,
words being wasted and words put to use in a poetic form. So he's checking form and waste in every angle,
yeah.
including gibberish and madmen and who you think is mad and at the end brings
I
out
was just going to
beautiful
say, I
music.
mean,
So what are we talking about? He's talking about the unpredictableness of life, and the thing to label. But he's talking about the Indian philosophy, which is actually there's no waste anywhere. What you think is waste is actually poetry because he sings such beautiful music at the end.
That's what I'm saying. If a normal person is looking at him randomly on the road, you're going to think that, okay, this guy's a waste. What the hell is he doing?
I mean, so then we're going back to that whole questioning of, okay, so then
Yeah.
who considers whom normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, and who considers what waste?
Yeah.
I mean, someone's waste is another man's whole industry.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, so in that sense, really a lot to think about. I mean, like I'm watching this now for the third time, and each time I'm like, looking at more and more of the things that he's asking us to question. Really, I mean, and yeah, I mean, for me, even that the using of the tiff rack was among. I mean, who in the wildest would have thought of including something like that? And it was a very, very significant time in life, when that happened. And I know personally, and I've interviewed several of the scientists who were so proud at that time, but was so completely disillusioned and dejected when they were told, okay, now bas, it's time to wrap this whole project. We're getting this whole big deal has been signed, and so many $1 billion have been coming in, and it's just that whole import, that lazy import of technology happening, and then which comes to really my whole thing of the whole dumbing down, that happens in this whole, whether you want to call it transfer of technology, of knowledge, of information, of an information overload. How much do we really need? I mean, which is why I started off when we started this, of the amount that we consume. Yeah. When do we say it's enough? When do I, in that sense, reclaim my own life? And when do I, in that sense, I stop dying? And when do I become alive again? So I really like the way he was really trying to use even some of the images, images and reflections, images in water, in the ghat, in Banaras. I mean, they're very deliberate. I mean, they're not organic. They're not part of the scene in that sense. He has supered them on in post. So what happens even to creation of an image like that and our reception of it? Pretty much.